We're now on to the quarterfinals for the women's. It's playoff day. On the near court, we're watching Dino-Mite taking on the far court. Hyper women, captained by Molly Pelche, joined by Rial Leaf, Jill Brooks, Stephanie Fields, Alyssa Wright, Jessica McInnes, Charmaine Garcia, and I want to say Haley Burleson, who's on the roster but not here today. Meanwhile, co-captains Deborah C., Lily Lau, joined by Erica Lee, Jackie Alano, Jen McPherson, Monica Lascano, Priscilla Lee, Steph Jensen, Taylor Gerber, Valentina Ju. Both teams lined up and ready to go. That opening rush was either premature or not understood by both sides. I couldn't hear anything. Okay, all right. So there now we have a louder opening bell, and we're underway. C rips it on target, taking out Garcia. Lau hand up saying, I got a ball here. Good shots. Pelche better dodging. Burden to throw, shifts to Hyper. Hyper women, mostly out of Victoria, BC. Dino-Mite out of Metro Vancouver. Ball up and caught. Lascano saves her teammate. Dino-Mite with the burden to throw. Lau sends it solo. Hyper's burden. All the players with the ball as they head to the line. Back and forth. Rial Leaf taken out. Member of Team Canada National Squad. Stephanie Field in center with the play call. It's Pelche with the throw. Back and forth go the balls. Lau pulls it in, taking out Wright and bringing on a teammate. Field staying alive with that one. All the players going up against two. Pelche also member of the Canada squad. Lau, Gerber, Ju on the left wing. It's winger to winger, and Field takes her out before she's able to send one. Breaking the ice, now 5 players against 2. Pelche tagged. Field sends it, Reddy's on defense. Hyper's burden to throw. So Field, though she's got one in hand, has plenty of balls around her. Reddy's for a potential catch. First set of this match. Shots exchanged back and forth, no limbs. It's getting loud in this room. Field cross. Gets nice and low. Solo, sand, Lau, quick up. They're not entering the tax zone yet. Playing a little bit defensive, and Lau saying, let's slow, we got to reset. Solo sand on Priscilla Lee. Another strike for Stephanie Field. Slides and a limb. And the Dino-Mite goes, woo! That's first set. 1-0 now, Dino-Mite over, I believe, the silver medalists, Hyper women from last year, gold medalists of the past. Forgive my memory. I'll just say a top team for many years. Burden to throw on the Hyper women. Pelche with the sidewinder. Noting Alyssa Wright in the center, protecting her teammates. An unbelievable pump fake. McInnes now, joined by Jill Brooks on the right wing. McInnes sends it solo. Shot clock resetting over to Dino-Mite. Captain C in the middle with Lascano, Ju, Lau. They send two, but connect none. Lascano staying in that attack zone. Same with Ju. Doing such a great job there. As the Hyper women head to the line. Pump fakes. Garcia and Brooks send it on Ju, so she stays alive. Right with the play call. It's Brooks with the throw on C. It's a trade. Player advantage is on Hyper. Ball advantage, Dino-Mite. Leaf now with the play call. Sends it in between players. Counter misses too. Shot clock resets on Hyper women. Counter attack successful. Brooks eliminated. Leaf taking that right wing. Garcia play call. Sends it on her own. Quick into the attack zone. You see Lascano and Lau. Just those wings are so mobile, so quick to get into the action. Even if it means retreating for a play call. Now Jess McInnes with her play call, saying that Real Leaf should throw. Action ensues, no damage though. Lau, Gerber, C, Lascano. It's Lau with the throw, winger to winger. Molly Pelche hopping out of the way. Charmaine Garcia with the play call. Defends her teammate, and what a move. Jess, you got to celebrate those. Wow, she was shadowing behind her teammates, brings it in, gets a catch, and almost seemed like frustrated with it, and just waves over her teammate to join as Alyssa Wright hops on, making it 5-2. Single ball delivered off target. Garcia play call right in the middle. Pelche crosses. Counterattack is successful. Wright unable to put a ball on defense. Player advantage, Hyper. Tagging out Lau. Now 1v situation, 1v4. We're likely to see a 1-1 game here. Gerber sets, delivers. The athleticism of Real Leaf will keep her alive for days. And multiple shots on target, making it indeed a 1-1 game. Both teams squared up. Erica Lee now on that right wing, ready to take the opening rush. C sends it, taken out right, and she's traded off with Jill Brooks. 4-5. Burden to throw on Hyper women as Pelche releases. Hyper women now play call, spreading it out to the wings. Field rips it, Lau blocks it. Late trailer by Garcia misses. No limbs. Milano in the middle. Shares her play call. Watch out, counters. And Erica Lee is the victim. Burn the throw on Dino-Mite. I don't know about you, Mitch, but I haven't heard a single shot clock countdown. That could be one of the risks of this game, is that the referees are very quiet. So, and the reason I'm bringing that up right now is there can be those situations in a very loud gym, as Dino-Mite heads to the line, where that 10-second clock counts down and you didn't know it. Hopefully not a foreshadowing, but here we go. Ball is exchanged back and forth, no limbs. McInnes getting the ball, handing it off to Field. Burden is on McInnes and co. As Pouchy sends it, and 2 tags make it 3 players against 2. Hyper women at the line, preemptive throw, no strike. Field taking the left wing. McInnes with the play call. She's targeted, taken out quite easily. Ball's rolling into disputed territory by the ref now. Hyper with dedicated retrievers. Valentina Jew eliminated, making it 1v2. Milano against Field. Garcia, preemptive throw, no strike. That means lots of balls on the Hyper end, as the retriever makes sure that Steph Field gets one. Oh, she's on offense already. Milano thinking about a potential catch. Burden, Dino-Mite. Balls collide in there, neutralizing them. Solo send. Shot clock reset. It's still on Dino-Mite. Now Hyper. Right on target. And another point. I wouldn't have seen that otherwise. If we're giving advice. This 4th set. Lau, Lee, Ju, Jensen. Erica Lee with the shot. Quickly in transition, there's a charge. Garcia throws. Brooks swipes and gets the ball. Hyper's Burden. 2 in hand for Leaf, and she sends one. And a late trailer ensures in the limb, taking out Erica Lee. Four balls, 4 players. Hyper at the line. Ju eliminated. Now 4-on-4 dodgeball. Leaf getting nice and low. Multiple balls exchanged, shots fired, no limbs. See, it's funny. When he stands there, I actually don't see them because of that red. Lau pulls her body back, uses the ball well. Dino-Mite yelling, 4 balls, slow it down, let's make the play call, let's all get a ball in hand. Pump fakes, and on target, taking out Leaf. Player advantage, Dino-Mite. Ball advantage, Hyper. Charmaine Garcia with 2 balls and the play call. They put a couple on target. Jensen stays alive. Lascano so quick to protect her teammates. It's a great skill that Dino-Mite has. The time they spend in the attack zone is just fantastic. Burden to throw. Hyper. Field with 2 in hand. Rips one. Trailer also blocked. Brooks, the target, but she's got hops for days, staying out of the way. Play call time, Hyper, hustling to the line. Cross, miss. Do we have a trade? Brooks is still alive. Jensen eliminated. 3v3. Scano, quick in transition, crosses. Garcia with 2 balls in hand was not so vulnerable and was very court aware. Field, play call. Back and forth. Garcia tags out Lau. Strong hit on her. Now player advantage to Hyper. They've got the point advantage already. 4 balls. Both shots at Brooks, magically avoiding that line. Watch for Brooks, she throws it, yep. And Lascano targeted out, 3v1, the captaincy by herself. And multiple shots on target. Bring in the catch, bring in Erica Lee. Confirming who the thrower was. C pointing, I caught your ball. I looked you down. You are going to the bench. Veterans of the last set staying out together, Garcia and Fields. Erica Lee doing some half-hearted pump fakes. Gets big shot on her. Yeah, that's a point. Quickly made. After all that, it was a 1-2 punch, making it 3-1. Hyper women over Dino-Mite. Timeout called. Good opportunity for a timeout, likely by Dino-Mite. Good opportunity for a timeout. Stop the momentum. Take a breather. Some of your top players might have been surviving quite a while. And this is actually a great moment where having a coach is super helpful too. This is someone who can rise above the moment. Also, we have McPherson in there, who's been doing a lot of the ball retrieving. But just that outside eyes to say, hey, I see that you're doing this well. It's working. It might not be reflected in the score. Meanwhile, Hyper women would just savor the moment. Time to line it up. I see the referees of Panic speak, but cannot hear them. It's funny, as someone who spends like 10 hours in a day talking, it's actually more difficult as a player who also refs, as this opening rush begins. Neither team electing to strike because you're yelling so loud. Big pump fakes. Who's going to throw? It's Brooks, who gets to the ground, not entirely intentionally. It keeps good court awareness. Now right with the throw, quickly defended by the wingers. Great work in transition. That's one of the things you see as a team moves its way up in an advancement, is you rarely see people, as an old tennis coach would say, waiting for the bus, aka standing there to do nothing. And no one is standing around right now. Great movement. Having a reset. Burden to throw is on Hyper. It's the 5 women at the line. McInnes trailing back. Lau hoping to receive her ball. Cannot. Priscilla Lee taking the right wing instead. Hyper's turn again. Counter successful. Great work, Priscilla Lee. Priscilla, play call on defense. Wanting to cross counter. Successfully does so. Now 4-on-4. Big rip, Pelche. Counter attack in favor of Hyper. Taking out Lee. Good work. And preemptive throw. Brooks, it gets Ju right on target. Advantage big time, Hyper women. And a great connection. Jensen thinks she has it, and she does not, which means it's 4-1. Lining it up. Looking like a double toss back. See Gerber in between the 2 runners. They do it. Gerber rips it in between Pelche and Leaf. You're watching the 2024 Dodgeball BC Provincial Championships. 3 women's teams will advance to nationals. Lau tries to bring it in as both wingers the limbs, Pelche and Lau. Burden to throw is on Hyper. Lee blocks it away. Captain C in the middle, communicating to her teammates. All the women of Dino-Mite have a ball. No, not Gerber. Solo rip, off target. Back and forth, no damage. 4-on-4. Dino-Mite. Brooks up and blocks, does it again. We are at the end of half. 20-minute half is completed. Now we're into no blocking. No blocking, one of those attempts to adjust the strategy for teams if they have this unbelievable blocking skill like Jill Brooks just did. Block, block again. That tool in the arsenal is now removed. But we're even up. Burden to throw on Hyper. Now shot clock reset. Dino-Mite, extra ball in hand. Are they going to put 2 on target? Preemptive throw, and Brooks is taken out. Her throw unsuccessful. Burden, Dino-Mite. Gerber out, 3v3. Wow, this is another deja vu, Mitch. 4-2 versus 5-1. This is, I need to have someone to talk to here. It's just such a profound shift as we move into the second half. Whoa, great fallback, Priscilla Lee. Unfortunately, her teammate taken out in the process, Monica Lascano. And now it's 2v2. As Real Leaf makes her way to the metaphorical bench. Big hit, big out. Captain C by herself again. Get ready for a send. Tries to bring it in, cannot. Earlier, she did have that catch. We're at the half. It's 5-1. It's the darkest timeline for Dino-Mite. It's the sacred timeline for Hyper. Wow. Okay, so we have a minute to regroup, get water, freshen up.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Cheers be had. We'll get underway here in a moment. Yep. We're lining up. About to get underway for the second half. Lau adjusting the placement of the balls, making sure that they can do the opening rush formation they want. And we are underway. Toss back, not a double toss back, and no one striking. Pump fakes. Single send, center to center. Garcia pulls it in, taking out Erica Lee. And a cross perfectly placed on the hip of Gerber. Great shot. Alyssa Wright holding up the right wing. Play call on defense. Riel Leaf we see. Resulting in some pressure but no action. Curious what the play call was. It could have been saying don't do anything. Although now quick into the attack zone is Fields. Trade situation. Ju and Wright limbed. 3 Dino-Mites as Pelche walks off against 4 Hyper. Play call, Dino-Mite, 1 on target. Jensen squaring off against Garcia on the other wing. Leaf lives to tell another tale. Quick to the line as usual, our Dino-Mite. Lau on the right wing, Dino-Mite receiving the play call. Big shot and a miss. Priscilla Lee. Restarting the play call on defense. Leaf on target. Burden to throw. Dino-Mite. They've got the extra ball. Cross missing. Field is now on the left wing. She was providing pressure, but Lee able to get that ball. Now hustles to the line. Taking out Leaf on the elbow. McInnes getting a ball. Play call. 1 player advantage. It's getting loud in here as Nocturnals put a point on Hyper men. Good move. Steph Field. Now it's 3-1. Garcia, McInnes, Field. Full send. Jensen tagged out. Does the opposite of an Ian Kopp. Makes it really hard to tell if she was out for a second there. Smoldering look at the other team. Joe Brooks now lining up on the right wing. McInnes sits. Lau on Dino-Mite. Was deciding to be the right wing. Toss back, double toss back. No striking. Burden to throw will be on last set's winners. Hyper. Solo Sen connects. Though ball in hand and now counters. Jensen thinking about it. Remains hidden in the shadows there. Returning to her team. Dino-Mite play call. 4 balls, 5 players. Good rip. Lau protected by her teammate. Leaf play call in the middle. Says, Pelche, you send it. Big ups. Unbelievable block, but can't do it. Valentina Ju taken out in the process. 5 Hyper women going against 4 Dino-Mite. Good block, Lily Lau. Lee saying, ah! That ball made it across into Pelche's hands now. Jensen, ball blocks it out of the way. Wright giving Brooks a ball, Garcia giving Wright a ball. Burden in is for the extra players, meaning it's Hyper as the ref switches over. Dino-Mite saying, that wasn't us. Shots traded back and forth, Field with the play call. She sends it just slow of the target, but brings one in. Great work, Steph Field. Eliminated after, but co-captain Riel Leaf makes it on. Not listed as a captain here, but you can see the C on her jersey. Big shot, better dodge. Right in the center. Tells Brooks to hammer Gerber, and she does. Jensen, 2 balls in hand, play call with Lau, who sends one. Shot clock resetting. Hyper's burden to throw. 3 heading to the line. Cross, counter, successful counter. Ball's up and brings on teammate Priscilla Lee. No, sorry, Monica Lascano. Who stays alive, hopping out of the way, getting up and over. Bit of a reset moment. Quick play call, Dino-Mite. Good shots on target. Pelche able to get her body out of the way. Wright getting that second ball. Play call, spread out, now at the line. Oh, wow, that ball just booped out of her hand as Lau unable to pull it in. Lascano versus 3. She's got balls, but we got players on their other side. Ollie Pelche, the victim. Now 2v1. Sends 2, watch that line. Near the body of Wright. Play call verbally shared by Garcia. Confirmed using hand call. No limbs. Burden to throw, Dino-Mite. Shot clock counting down ever so quietly. With 1 second left. I'm starting to question whether it was actually quietly because it's just so loud in this gym. So much energy. And one of the best parts is these quarter and semifinals because so many teams are still playing so much on the line. Shot clock reset. Burden on Hyper. They've got the player advantage. So they spread it out. 1, 2, missing. Trailer. Scano sends it right, well clear of the back line. Keeps her body back. And a trailer does not connect. Holy, that's got to be frustrating if you're Lascano. You ripped a few. And outside there. She sends it, resending the clock. Off-speed pitch, 2-ball block. Shot clock now on Hyper Women. We've got 2 balls in each hand. No, 2 balls on hand, and Lascano is eliminated. Long match. Also, the clock now heavily favoring Hyper. Big lead. Timeout called. Giving folks like me a little opportunity to have some water. Mitch, maybe a good time to check out the score of Hyper Men going up against Nocturnals. A very critical battle in the men's playoff. So it is 6-3 in favor of Hyper Men. Sorry, I said Nocturnals. I'm not the first to be the victim of that because they're wearing a lot of their Nocturnal gear. The dark Nocturnal gear, unlike the light. So Sunshine Boys behind 3, Hyper Men up 6. So Hyper Women up 7-1 here, and this is very important because when you're knocked out in the women's playoff bracket, it's done. Gold, silver, and bronze are advancing to Richmond, BC for the 2024 National Dodgeball Championships. Opening rush underway for this second half. Gerber shot fired, not connecting. Pump fakes for days. Garcia protecting her team. Pelche joining in the attack zone, getting that ball, sweeping it over for Leaf. Brooks, Garcia, Leaf. Garcia, solo send. Lau powerfully protects her team, sends one back. No eliminations. Lau rips it hard. Still 6-on-6 dodgeball. You've heard me say it before. It's rare to actually see 6-on-6. As it ends now. Oh, no! It trades in the most miraculous way. Garcia keeping McInnes alive. I believe that was Gerber catching her teammate. So the strangest of situations leading to 5v5 as Pelche is tagged out. Burden to throw, Hyper Women. Field goes wide of a opposing winger. Gerber giving the ball to Lau. Out fakes. Lau miraculously getting out of the way of that ball. That's the tagged ball on the way. Turfed ball by Captain C. Jess McInnes getting it, and the play call. Sharing it with the outside wingers. So my money is saying that we're not going to see a lot of counterattacks happening from Hyper Women. Very rarely will we see 2 balls on target. There is not 6 sets to be had in this second half, I must say. Great catch by the ball retriever. Burden to throw, Hyper Women. cross, missing. McInnes taken out. Great shot there. Valentina Ju getting the ball, protecting her teammates. Holding up that left wing for Dino-Mite. Shot clock reset. Burden to throw. Hyper women. And a catch on the cross. Jensen joins the wing. Field and Garcia seen a lot of each other this match. Hoping to be holdouts. This ball goes in between players. Making it a 1v now as Field is taken out. Burden to throw, Dino-Mite. Ju squaring off. Preemptive throw and across. Ju rips it hard. No damage. Shot clock counting down. We can hear this one. 2 seconds. 1. And it's actually Gerber with the throw. And it resets the shot clock. Still for Hyper women. Lots of balls on that end. All 6, in fact. Sun's out, guns out. Here we go. Oh, and a catch by Gerber. Gerber the Great. Claps to be had. The Hyper women. They're relaxed. Gerber was just demanding that ball be sent to her. Opening rush, C on target. 2 ball blocked by McInnes. Play call now, Hyper women. Likely to see 1 cent. We do. Quickly countered back. Burden to throw, Hyper. One cent by Pelche. No limbs so far this set. 7-2 advantage, Hyper. Lau releases, gets another ball from her teammate. Valentina Ju heading to the back line on defense, readies for a catch. Elects for strafing away instead as Pelche and Leaf interact on the Hyper end. Solo San Garcia quickly countered. Great shot by Lau. Better block. Real Leaf. Real Leaf making a defensive play call. Ju in the center. It's Lau with the throw, taking out Leaf. And it's a no, 3 out. Oh, wow. KO. Big shot, and Gerber's not at all eligible for that one. Using the wall to preserve herself from falling down. But the triple there, that is big. Well, with about 5 minutes left, you're not going to see 5 sets. So let's see how this plays out, because you might want just absolute madness to come from Dino-Mite. As Brooks takes out Lau. At the disadvantage, but with a ball advantage, is Hyper. Shots fired back and forth. Solo sends. Resetting the shot clock. Good active blocking. Big rip. Silla Lee holding up the wing. Crosses, connects on right, and brings one in for a catch. That's what you need to turn it around. Captain Pelche by herself now. Bringing back Gerber, who wants a catch. Ready's on defense. Priscilla pushes. And hey, it's arm. Let's make a call. It's likely to be full send. 1, 2, 3. And it tags on the back at the end. 3-7. Opening rush underway. Burden to throw, Hyper. 1 cent, quickly countered. No elimination. Unable to block the ball, Jensen out. Clear advantage now, Hyper. They have to fight the clock and Hyper women. 2 on target. And it's also Field getting damaged. That was absolutely essential to maintain the hope that Dino-Mite still have. Ball's up and away. Touched by me, wasn't able to push it back into court. Burden to throw, Hyper, McInnes, Garcia in the center with play calls out to Brooks and Wright. Wright now on the left wing. Ball is booped across court. Thankfully not ricocheting a Dino-Mite player. Burden to throw, Dino-Mite. Expect a few balls on target. They send it right. Keeps herself alive. Frustrating for Dino-Mite. Shot clock counting down. 1, 2. Nothing doing. Dino-Mite readies and delivers on Brooks, leaving McInnes to take over on the wing. Ball burden is Hyper, but the shot clock burden doesn't matter. Now it's the game clock. Dino-Mite needs to send one, and they miss. 5 Dino-Mite women, 1 ball, 3 Hyper, 5 balls. Play call time. Shots exchanged back and forth, unable to pull it in. Priscilla Lee walks off court. Ball was up, but way out of really quickly. Just a minute left. Hyper women hoping to play this one out. Single throw just takes out Brad Evans, but he's not a player right now. Shot clock counting down, now reset. Solo, and Gerber's out. Right, saying my bad, but everything's working out right now for Hyper. It's 3-on-3. Jude sent, but not out. 3-on-3. Winger to winger. We're down to 5 seconds, so Ju might as well try for the catch. C sends. And congratulations, Hyper women. You were advancing to the next round. Good work, Dino-Mite. We'll see you next year, I hope. So as we advance in this 2024 Dodgeball BC Provincial Championship, the next round of playoffs will continue, and I believe Mitch will have it on screen. We will be watching Hardest Foam against Vendetta.